Is a straight line down. So, and the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go over about a 1/2 inch. So we're going to go over a 1/2 inch, and then we're going to have a new, let me get my, okay. And then I'm going to have a new line. Okay, so this is going to be my actual line. And do you see how it kind of somewhat kind of flares a little bit? Does everybody see that? Yeah, 1/2 inch over. Okay. I want 1/2 inch over towards the side seam. Not towards center front, towards the side seam. Okay, the next thing I want to do is I want to go 2 inches out. Okay. And then I want to flare it. Guys, stop watching the thing and watch this. Then y'all get upset when you get an F on the homework.
Oh, that's Rafi, not I.
We're recording.
Not I.
We're recording you.
No.
Not I.
Don't get an F on your homework.
I never
Never got an F on my homework. How dare you?
I think I got like 2.
Never.
This is front. Okay? 2
Maybe
inches.
a D. But
I got like a 50.
Okay, the back is the same step. Does everybody understand that? What I'm doing for the front is the same thing you do for the back.
Yes.
Everybody clear on that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So does everybody see that, what I've done? Okay. Right, so 1/2, 2 inch over. So now I'm going to take my scissors, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut along my new line. Okay? Now, the question is, do I include my dart? Do I not include my dart and whatnot? I'm going to cut it out. I personally am going to cut it out.
Oh no, girl.
Yes.
Yay, finally.
Yes.
I
Oh
hate
no,
that.
girl.
Okay? Alright, so this is my front. Should just folded this bad boy. Now, I hate to tell you, but this uses up a buttload of pattern paper.
No.
Yes. So this bottoms. Okay, and then I'm going to cut this out right here.
No, it's him, not I.
No, not him, just him.
Not I.
Okay? And I'm going to put this aside for right now. So this is what I want to use is this. So that's the side. Okay, Clayton, what are you doing? All right. So, what I want to do is I want to take this and I want to put it on grain. Be careful, because what you are doing is you're creating the pleat. And remember, even though I'm creating the pleat, it's going to kind of fan out like this. Does everybody understand that? So don't put it all the way here at the bottom. You probably need it somewhere like up here. Give yourself some room here. Does everybody understand that? Okay? And so what I want to do is I want to take... Uh-oh.
No tape.
Oh no, that's my constant issue.
Use your gum.
Yeah, use your gum.
Very funny.
No, no, I'm serious. If you're struggling, you need to use it.
My red tape. Let me see.
Hey, you want the
You
tape?
need one that has that.
Yeah, if I...
Look, you got it. The struggle is so real.
The struggle.
While I'm struggling here,
Let
so
me see.
2 announcements.
While I'm struggling, let me tell you about some stuff.
You'll be special.
Oh, alright. Oh.
Oh, thank you, yeah.
Hold it back up.
Great, thanks, Ms.
Oh,
Alfred.
wait a minute, I might need it back.
No, it's too late now.
Yeah.
I might need it back. She didn't hear that last one.
Here, Miss Alford.
Dang.
You're special. Girl, you ain't got that one.
Just bought a 4-pack. No, the Walmart at home, a 4-pack of that tape was like $3. The Walmart here is like $15.
Which is a joke. There's some scotch.
I'm exaggerating a little.
The Walmart here? Or you mean the bookstore?
No, I mean like Richmond Walmarts.
You gotta
Tape
go to
must be
Chesterfield.
like tape
Hot
must
commodity.
On high
tape
demand.
must be in hot demand because they got all this tape, but they don't have any tape.
Yeah,
Alright.
they all this take space.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, all right, and you've got to be careful here. So the first thing I want to do is extend my dart leg up. So I'm going to look at my original line. Okay, and I want to extend it up so I know where the part of my dart is. Okay, so I know, so now that I've extended, I take whatever this measurement is here, okay, which is 1, 2, 3, about 3/8. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, about 3/8. Okay? And then I'm going to somewhat put it back in. Put my dart back in. What?
Wait, you're putting the dart back in, or?
Yeah, or somewhat like it. Yes. Okay. So I took my original leg. Here's my original.
Yeah.
My original leg. Extend it up. Okay, that's the middle of my dart that I cut out, correct? Okay, so I measure from here on this side.
Oh,
Oh, so then you're just
See,
getting the middle.
that's what you get.
That's
That's what you get.
So,
She knew it.
okay, so on this, from here to here is half the dart. That's right here. Ta-da.
Thank you.
Okay, so does everybody see that? So this is the middle of my dart. So from here to here is about 4/8. From there to there is about 4/8. Does everybody understand that?
Yeah.
So I'm putting that. I need that original dart back in because in order to make my pleat, I need to know the distance to go. Make sense?
So why wouldn't you just stick the dart on there?
Trust me, you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute.
Come on, Shelby.
All right.
Do with it.
So
Do with the program.
at the bottom, what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure 6 inches and mark it. And I'll be honest with you, it's going to be hard to do this with a ruler, but I'm just going to try it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mark. Does everybody see that? Okay,
That's a
6
little
inches
curve.
down here. At the top, I'm going to mark 3 inches. So 1, 2, 3, mark. 1, 2, 3, mark. Okay, and then you need to take your L square.
So 3 inches from the new dart edge.
Right, from that edge.
Okay.
Make sense? Okay? And your book shows you, okay. So, I need something that's really long to connect these.
Yeah.
I want to go down a little bit.
What? Okay.
Okay.
You clearly thought about it too.
I think we all did.
Clayton's like, waiting to be over.
Oh my god, y'all are too much.
Okay. Alright, so does everybody see this is right here is 3 inches? 3 inches, 6 inches, 6 inches. Okay?
Wait, before you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right here. Let's read that one. Why are you videotaping? It's right there.
Oh, I was taking
I was taking a
Instagram
picture.
photos to tag you in.
Um,
And he was just trying to get up in your personal space.
I see that.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
does, but she still hasn't like accepted any of our
Yeah.
requests.
Oh, you don't want to be our friend?
She probably blocked our ass.
Don't you want to be popular?
Okay,
I'll give you a shout out, Miss Elf.
now listen up. You're going to have to take your paper. I'll move your book real quick.
Oh no.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my paper and I'm going to fold it into a box. Does everybody understand that? I'm going to take this. Now, what a lot of times happens is that you guys try to cut this off, and what I usually do is to figure out if I have enough, because once I fold it, I'm going to place this right back on top of it. So, and I know I've got to slash this, open it, so I estimate how much it's going to be. So I'm going to say about this much. Just be on the safe side. Because a lot of times, if you guys have a hard time folding stuff, put it on the edge of your table and make a crease. Does everybody see that? Okay. That way you can... Alright.
And it'll be fine.
Okay, and go in here. Alright.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Alright.
Does everybody see that? Okay. And then I'm going to take this edge
Basketball
and
court.
go to here. And take this edge here. Did you do it? Okay. And then this. goes like that.
How cute.
Did everybody see that? Okay. All right. So now that I've folded it in, the next thing I want to do, okay, so here's your book. It's showing you how to fold that in. Here's C. They call C to D the middle. Fold it into C to D, E to F, fold in. You'll fold in the other way, okay? So the next thing I've got to do, okay, is I have to. Now remember, one of the things that, the problem I have with your book is your book will be like, okay, you know, half of whatever you open is out here. You've already done it. You already added the 2 inches on the outside. If you want more flare than that, then you can add extra. Repeat. If you want more flare than that, you can add extra.
Like more pleats?
Huh?
Like more pleats?
More flare. Because what we're doing...
Okay.
Yeah, from them. You can add extra. Just be careful, because even though you got this nice box pleat, remember it's got to balance itself out. Okay? So I'm going to take this, and we already learned how to do that, right? Pull this down.
Oh.
Cut. Let me take this out. Okay. And then bam, that opens up. Did everybody see that? All right. And then I'm gonna take that and make sure it hits right where the dart should be. Did everybody see that? Oh. Now, some of you like to tape it for a little bit, just to make sure it stays down. If you do, make sure it's a tape that you know you can pick up. All right. And here.
So that just stays open. That just stays open.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's good. I mean, we're gonna sew it closed. But
No, I mean like this.
oh yeah. That just stays open. Okay, does everybody see that? Okay, so here, pretty much this is the front of my skirt, okay, that I have. So the next thing you need to do is, and what I usually tell people to do is, depending on how well you cut, if you haven't cut this off or anything like that, is if you have a tracing wheel with the perforations or whatever, then trace this part, okay? That way you don't have to keep using powder paper. Huh?
Anything.
You like that? I heard him. Yeah. That sounds good to me, Miss Alfred.
No, what you doing? Yes. All right.
Alright, so. I'm going to use.
Fabulous inverted box sleeve skirt.
Alright, so the one thing I want to do is I want to trace the outside. I want to trace down my center front. Okay. Across my pleat. And I know this is going to be like that. Okay, so the question is down this way. So I do want to put in this, where the dart is, inside here, and inside this right here. Does everybody see that?
You'll sew that part up.
Yeah, but no, I'm going to show you in a minute
Okay.
how that works. Okay? Another thing you need to do is take your tracing paper, take your tracing wheel. If I can find it.
No more.
I don't even know what life is right now.
What is
All right. So what you need to do is underneath here with your tracing wheel, you go like this. Does everybody understand that? You take your tracing wheel and you go right across. Right across.
For why?
Okay? Because it's going to help you. You'll see.
Okay.
All right? So you want to go right across with your tracing wheel. So I don't have a tracing wheel. So.
You're just gonna score it?
You are the other guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dang.
It ain't even worth it. It ain't
Yeah.
even worth it.
Anyone got tracing?
Look, didn't even work.
No. Yes, you're making them how I make them.
All right. So what your tracing wheel. So what your tracing wheel will do. Let's get rid of some of this paper. So what my tracing wheel will do is when I open it up, which is what your pattern is going to look like, it gives me, does everybody understand that?
Okay.
It gives me what I call the inside of my pattern, which is like this. Here is wrong, so here. Okay? And then of course here and here. Now, why would I want that?
To know where to stop. Sewing, I guess.
So how would you sew this?
You bunch it up at the top and you sew.
I guess you're getting rid of that so that dart's not super like chunky and stuff, right?
You're so smart, Carlos. So, yes, the reason we do this is so that I don't have to sit here, because I'd sew this like this. Okay, you sew it like this, you sew it down, you go about an inch past where you need to, and then you create your little box pleat. Okay, and then that means you got all that junk right here. Do you think a girl wants all that junk right there? Oh, hell, on her abdomen?
On her abdomen.
No.
What do you mean?
No, 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 no.
She gonna look like she got
Yeah, she got.
She made that box.
So we want to actually add seam allowance inside, so that all we have to do is just sew the seam allowance, go down a little bit, and then create the box pleat. Does everybody understand that?
Wait, no.
Okay. So I want to put seam allowance.
And this all for the front.
So what I want to do is I want to put seam allowance inside. Okay.
So, do we sew this line and then we sew again on the seam allowance? No.
You are sewing on. Okay. So what you are sewing is this. This is your sewing line. This is your sewing line. Okay, for an inverted box pleat skirt. Now you can't stop here. You have to at least go an inch past. Okay. So if this is my fabric, this is going to be cut out. Okay. So since I've got this in here, when I add my seam allowance, it'll look like. Because I'm getting rid of all that excess. Okay, and so when I sew this, I'm going to put the seam allowance together like this, see? And then I'm going to sew, and then I'm going to go about an inch down. Okay? And then, after I do that, now, when I sew inverted box pleats, you have a notch at the top, and you have a notch at where? The bottom. You need that notch because in order to line it up. Now, some of you like to pin it and then create your inverted box pleats. I like to sew mine and then create it. It all depends. Some people like to stop there and do a basting stitch and then let the basting stitch out. Like, remember how I show you guys how to do a kissing zipper? Okay? Some people like to pin it. They'll pin it down and then they will press. They'll have their notch here, and then they'll go to the board and they'll create their box pleat. And then they undo their pins and they have their beautiful box pleat. Does that make sense? No. So Maria's like, what?
No, I'm just wondering what you do with the top part. With the middle part, you just leave it like that?
No, look, listen. Okay, so I have a notch here.
So you do it in the middle.
Okay, I have a notch here. I have a notch here. Well,
Wait.
hold on.
You didn't put the notch.
So let's create my bottom first.
Where do you put the notches?
Wait a minute. I am. Sorry. So first thing I need to do is, here's my seam allowance. And yes, you're going to have to hem this before you pleat it. Hem before you pleat.
Are we making this?
Yes. Okay. So if I open this up, I have a notch here, I have a notch here, and I have a notch here. Does everybody see my 3 notches? I have a notch here. Okay? Make sense? Alright, so when I am sewing this, I put my 2 notches together at the bottom. And I put these together here. Okay? And when I sew, I'm sewing here. I just love sewing paper with pens here. Okay, I sew. However, I put my 2 notches at the bottom of this, which is lined up about here. Okay, and then what some of you do is you guys pin from here to here. So I'll put 1 pin here just to hold it in. So you guys pin here. Then you guys open up like this at the iron. And you take your fabric, and here's your notch, and here's your notch. Match where the seam opens here, and match right there. And then you guys press with the iron. Does that make sense? Okay, now, here, I'll probably clip and clip. Okay, and the reason I want to clip with this, it'd be nice if I clipped it better, okay, is because, or clip, some people clip it at an angle. Because if I clip it at an angle, if I go like that and clip it at an angle, okay, see how it releases this? And a lot of times people like to sew this down. Okay, they just want to sew
is that
this
what we're doing? We're sewing
down.
it down.
And what it does is it prevents it, if you sew it down, it prevents it from coming up like this. Okay, and it prevents it from doing that. You don't want your skirt to do that. Okay, so what you want to do is sew it down. Some people, instead of doing that, on box pretty skirts, you'll see, and we can take this off. We can take all this off now.